See, now I told you we back to my real numbers. I told you I was 26. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta listen to me, man. You know what I'm saying? They can only do that shit for so long, then the numbers come back down. But yeah, this real numbers in here, 26 people. So y'all can't, you know what I'm saying, say motherfucker be by, motherfucker do that shit. I don't know how they be doing that shit. They do that shit. It only lasts for like 10, 15 minutes. But Friday, I actually had.
Hey, Sherry, how's it going? Just had a dog walk somebody. I've been having fun all day. It's absolutely cold in Texas, and just when it freezes, we don't have to do much. So I got my text from my boss last night. We're closed today. You know, I work at a prestigious equine hospital. So we're closed today. You know, just kicking it. Probably gonna listen to some music. Just finished dog walking. I was just having fun. What did I do to Jelly Roll? I got Jelly Roll mad. Jelly Roll is upset. He's upset. It was for fun. That's all, Sherry. But the thing is, what they do is they put things in public and then tell you when you talk about it. They put things in public and then say when you talk about it, you're getting personal. If it was personal, it would have been on your person. It wouldn't have been in public. You can't sit up and tell a girl or tell a whole bunch of people that this girl was sleeping with 3 guys on the same video game platform, right? And then she get up on the platform, Sherry, and expose herself. You ask a certain important question, she won't answer them because she know them, and then that lets you know the answer, right? And got the nerves to talk about, well, now you're getting personal. Well, it was on the internet. I'm sorry, sweetie. I wouldn't have known if you hadn't made a video, if they wouldn't have made a video about it. We was analyzing the video. Now, your man's put you out there and lied on you and said you was freaking all these dudes. One of the dudes came on and said, no, y'all never had that kind of even conversation. But the same dude that you chilling with is the one who told everybody that you was messing with that man. You was his side piece. Trying to get that man wife to break up with that man because that other man is lonely. You know where I'm coming from, Sherry? So now that you put yourself out there, now, first of all, if I was a side piece and people were just talking about me, one thing I'm not afraid to do is defend myself on something I ain't do. How you defend yourself on something you ain't do? You can't. You just have to let people have that. Oh, I do? See, I don't be knowing a lot of the things that go on. Yeah, a lot of the things that go on. And Sherry, you like, I feel bad for Chef because I went through this already with my first YouTube channel, to the point to where I was connecting so much outside of that little dumb community that comes in there messing with Chef, and you know what I'm saying, that they got the whole channel taken off. And I had a talk on the internet with everybody that was mad at me. And what I got out of it was, this is what was said. You thought you was better than everybody else because you started building friends outside of our community. What does that sound like to you, Chef? And the thing was, you see how me and Chef do it? Is that not trying to get people to connect? So how would you feel some type of way if I'm telling people that you a cool person and to go in your streams and to support you and check out your channel? No, the Chef, no, because that's what the Chef going through right now. Me and we trying to boost everybody's channel. We trying to help everybody and have legit content that everybody from all walks of life can comment on that we want to hear. But the problem is our community don't like that. We think we're too good. And that's just that's like too good. But I'm telling people, hey, you being Chef channel, what do we do? Like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe all the time, right? That's a cool dude. Like and subscribe. That's a cool person. Like and subscribe. No, now nobody goes on his panels no more. Yeah, that bothers me a little bit. I had to exit his panel. I had stuff I had to do every now and again. I had to exit the panel last night. I didn't want to leave chef panel. Yeah. And so when you got, gorgeous women like you that come in, yeah, people get jealous. They feel out of place. They right here. You trying to like the what? Hey babe, what you trying to do?
Light the fire.
Light the fireplace and the fire. All right. Yeah. The dude that I just came from dog walking, me and New York Beast, he came in the stream. I already knew what his intentions was to disturb the stream because we was having fun. Came in talking shit, tried to run everybody off. And they were nice to him. They wanted his link to buy clothes. He cussed them all out. What's up, awesomeness? He cussed them all out. Now I look like a jerk because I'm trying to introduce and be cool with somebody that in the cool, all their whole intention is to hold each other down. All right. Yeah. And Sherry, it wasn't that I was at work. It was just like I had family over here. My grandkids was here. My son was here. My daughter-in-law was here. They needed help with something. And I feel like I'm in a position to help them, man. Like I said, I feel like that was a fault of my parents because I can't get mad at the banks for not giving me a loan if my mom and daddy won't even loan me nothing. That says a lot about me. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to have my kids go the same path to treat my kids like my parents treated me. I'm trying to put them on another path. Like people that I see that are wealthy. That's how they treat their kids. They back them in what they're doing. So I back my children in what they're doing. They needed a cosigner to buy a house. Okay, here I am. Yeah, I tried. There it is. Fill out the stuff. Let's go. We all ain't able. And I get that. But there's no reason being mad about somebody else being able to do something. It's just the message is funny. That's all I can say. And that just kind of stung when it was like that because I noticed a change. And then all the people that I met, I don't mind you trying to downplay them. Oh, it's just them. I know them. It's just them. I know them. But they don't never don the panel. They don't never come in the rooms. It's like they sit on the sideline, wait, hoping in hopes that you say something bad about them, so they'll have some content. But in those rooms, we don't even talk about y'all because y'all don't matter. They're not part of the community. It's nothing personal. It's just that's not. They have actual content. It's nothing against you. Matter of fact, I tried to introduce you, but it wasn't, to me, I'm going to tell you the truth, it just felt like it wasn't messy enough. I'm not holding it against nobody. Hey, everybody get their own opinion. I don't mind if don't nobody from the community come in here. It hurts your feelings when everything I do, you do. What nobody streaming and didn't know how to use OBS Studio and put it up there until I started doing that. They don't think I noticed that. Till I started having dope backgrounds or playing a video game in my backgrounds. Wasn't nobody doing that. People wanted to kick me out because my background was so fly. Nothing else. My background was just fly. Hey, man, I'm in the chat. I can play the game and talk to you at the same time. I'm only playing pool. Kick him out. He ain't even talking to us. He playing game. He playing the game. Like I can't do two things at once. I'm playing the game on my computer. I mean, it's not like I'm on my video game. I'm actually on my computer. Playing my PS4 or my PS5 on my computer while I'm chatting and I'm like shooting pool or playing cards, playing Hold'em. I can have a conversation and do that at the same time. Yeah, that's how they do it. They wish you death and then they go in their stream and play victim. Wish you death. I hope you die. I hope you got cancer. I hope this. And they go in the stream and say, he said he going to kill me. Nobody kill you for what? I don't have, you're gonna kill yourself. You put a gun, the dude I'm talking about put a gun to his own head. Hey, that problem solved. The trash about to take his own self out, right? And people have no humility. They don't even have no conscience. Certain things that happen, I would really sit back, analyze my stream. And if certain things happen around my house or something like that, I probably wouldn't stream nobody. I'd be too embarrassed. They ain't embarrassed about nothing. I'd have to wait 6 months to a year and come back and be like, yeah, man, I had to really check myself because some of the things that I show probably ain't cool. And y'all laughing at me. Y'all not laughing with me. Y'all laugh at me. Y'all not my friends. But see, the problem is, first of all, you need something to follow. And Sherry, see, we follow in accordance the same book. So that's the way we lead. You can only lead the way you follow. If I follow Christ, then I lead like Christ. And everything I say is going to be super simple. It's not going to take a rocket scientist. We don't need to get into science and none of that for you to have a good life. That's why I say I'm blessed. That's why I like going to your little things when I see you posting. Yeah, already, Sherry. Like when you posted about wisdom. Wisdom, granted. It's a lot of old fools, but see, the thing is, they don't have a connection with God at all. So they don't ever learn the lesson because he didn't grant them the wisdom. Because they're not looking to him for the answer. They looking to the world. And if the world could answer, they'd already answered it. You wouldn't have did it. You would have had an understanding. But that ain't the case. And every now and again, I just feel good. I like to dog walk people. Fun to me. Like I say, the one, and I wouldn't have guessed this in a million years, but the one that's been the truest and the realest, Chef TMGZ. That's it. I mean, not taking away from anybody else. Term, I know he was gonna be real. Yella, I knew he was real. Some of these dudes, you know character because you've been around. But me and TMG, we had that kind of bond, that kind of relationship, and we don't talk on. He might got my phone number, but he ain't never text me. We ain't never talk like that. I might have gave him my phone number and said, "Hey, let's do this." But like another girl, golly, Eyes and Rob Albanks, we got to schedule a dope talk to build off of last talk that I had. Rob trying to get me to drop my music. He said, man, your music is banging. You need to drop it right here. Why you ain't already done it? Here go the link. Them the kind of people I like to surround myself with. And yeah, the devil knows your spirit. And that's why I say sometimes you let over to a reprobate mind. A lot of people don't know what a reprobate mind is. You built in your ways, you hell bent. That's what a reprobate mind is. You are hell bent. Give you hell or give you nothing at all. And that's all you want. You're comfortable with turmoil. I hear it all the time. I'm on an app called Stereo where all they do is constantly call me in the talks to try to debate why God ain't real. And these clowns on here, they can't read, actually think they got some conversation, or they smart. Clowns. Like I said, I'd rather have 1 or 2 people or 3 people that are true friends than to have a whole bunch of pennies that ain't made $1. I got $1, $2 at least, $3. Everybody that been in here right now been $1. You got a whole bunch of pennies. You don't even know them. They don't know you. You don't know their heart. Y'all can't have a discussion like me and Sherry could have a discussion. Y'all couldn't have a Bible study like me and Sherry could have a Bible study. Yeah, they do that on that app. That's because I'm ambassador to the new youth generation. Just had a guy who used to share. Just had a guy who used to cuss me out on the app and get up in calls. We'd have these talks, and I'd just be asking the young man questions. His feelings used to get hurt, and he used to cuss me out all the time. All the time. Guess what, Sherry? Sunday, I got called to the stage. I had slept in, me and my girl kicking. So I slept in. And I kept hearing my phone go off. So I got on there, and it was the leader of it, Uncle Roland. And that dude right there was professing the faith. This is a guy who didn't believe. He was professing the faith, Sherry. Something happened. I ain't do that. God did that. I was just a vessel used. Hey, young man, I don't understand why you feel that way, but I'm going to ask you this question. Then I get cussed out, called everything but a child of God. So I know, and that's why I say, and the people I deal with are highly intellectual. A lot of these cats can't read. I mean, you can tell. You can't get mad when I say it. Go back to school. Get some understanding. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. To go on a platform and then somebody say, hey, they call me Pastor Chris. Hey, Pastor Chris. What? What's going on? Oh, yeah, you know this young man? Yeah, I know him. This is my partner. He be mad at me. Oh, well, I'm not mad at you no more. And the moment he gave over, I said, this is how wisdom is. The moment that you truly, truly believe, you're going to start having a lot of aha moments. We continue to read the scriptures. He couldn't stay beside. He had to comment almost every scripture because at every scripture was an aha moment. And we was in the Psalms and Proverbs. We do whatever date, like this morning, we did the 31st number of Psalms and the 31st chapter of the Proverbs this morning. And then we read the 151st number of Psalms. We do this every morning at 6:30 in the morning on the stereo app. My name is Chris, because you don't know. We do this every morning. So when I say all day long after what's up, Vince? All day long after I get done with that, I'm getting hit up for talks. They want to debate. They want to know. They want to make sure they do not want me to believe. Everything I say is folly. See, we use words like that on there, folly. You ain't been in a stream where I'm talking to some guys that think they think they're smart. And we might we've been running 5-hour shows, Sherry. We be getting off at 11:30 in the evening because people pop in at 7, 8, when they start waking up. You know one thing, Sherry, man cannot live on bread and water alone. I'll let you finish that scripture. So yeah, at 6:30, I'm up every morning. Thank you. I'm up every morning. Thank you. That's number one. And where's my burden? Where's my cross for today? I'm do that. If it's on the app, that's cool, because you know what? I can hang that up. But I don't. I still go and I still talk. And you ain't been in a talk where me and Chef is talking and somebody says, well, that's folly. Because they don't use words like that. They're not on that kind of level. I'm weird. I'm weird, but I'm dating scholars. These guys got accolades, and they want to debate somebody that quit college after a year. Make it make sense. They too smart. Why are they so interested in what and I just ask simple questions that we have to agree. Because that's what life is really about, being in agreement, organized confusion, like your body. It's a lot of stuff going on in our bodies every moment that we move. A bunch of stuff. And it all looks like confusion, but it's on purpose. Because we don't understand. There it is. And why share it? Because in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. But nothing but words. I tell people, when you talk, you got to watch how you talk to yourself. You know why we ain't gonna never get no peace in the streets? Because we steady marching around, casting spells, talking about no justice, no peace, no justice, no peace. It sound good to tell them, but you really casting a spell. You saying we ain't gonna get no justice and we ain't gonna get no peace. Because sometimes you dig a grave for your enemy and you fall in. That's why you got to be careful. And we know when you talk, you cast spells. That's why when you write it down, they call it spelling. See how easy that was? That's how I talk to them. They want that, and that's just because I just said that's a whole nother debate. They get into psychological things, they get into stuff about, then you have some guys that believe like me, would get up and tell you stuff about, out of body experiences that people have recorded. Stuff like that. We ain't getting on this platform talking to nobody like that on here. Not that I know of. They couldn't deal with that. That's too much. I'll be weird, but I won't be dumb or lame or late. And once I find the answer to something, that's what I stick to. The Old Testament is complete. The stories are dope. I see where they get the starships and all that stuff. And if you read the Old Testament, I see where Star Wars came from. You read the New Testament, you'll understand how this government works. They arrested more people in the Tyree case. Dang, I'm off tomorrow too. No, I didn't see where they arrested more people. I'm gonna have to check that out. My man want to come in. They arrested the EMTs. Dang. So they didn't even try to help him? Is that what they saying? What I think is the media. I think this is one cases that the media, this is an experiment case on how people are going to react to. You got to think about something. We're all under. What's up, B? I'm sorry, that's just my job. It's like 30 of us. Everybody's texting because I don't got to go in tomorrow neither. So I might have to borrow some PTO because it's early in the year.
I couldn't do it. It kept going out.
Here. Do you remember how I did it yesterday? Let me find you some paper. Remember how I did it yesterday when I put it all underneath and I lit the corners? Huh?
Yeah. Try that and then all this paper went out.
Huh. Take that. Hold on, Sherry. Beast. No, I need that. All this I need. Charlie action. I'm gonna get you up some mail or some kind, any kind of paper towel. The paper towel kind of light though. You're gonna need a lot of it. That's what I'm trying to get mail. But yeah, I think this is a test run to see how people will react when their own get killed when the police is their own. When they be saying that, white cops, black people. Now you got black cops, black people. And at that point, that tied Black Lives Matter hands. That put this just because of the title, the slogan, the banner. That made them sit on their hands. The View say that all the time, but we don't ever hear about it. White people get killed by the police more than anybody. Let's not let that go under the table. Let's look that up. I'm gonna tell you now, I'm a believer in being corrected, and I'm a firm believer in you not believing what I say. You looking for yourself. But if you look at the recorded instances, I strongly believe that there are more white men that get not too proportional what they tell us proportional black and white is. But I'm gonna tell you, I believe there's a lot more white men. Make this very clear: white men that get killed by the police than black men. But yet we don't have a White Lives Matter. Kanye was trying to do it, and everybody thought it was lame, even black people. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you have to tell somebody you matter, you probably don't. Right, Sherry? Sherry, if I have to tell you what I believe in over my actions, then I'm probably not that, right? Can we agree to that? Yes, very. But that also because every situation is a completely different situation in which the rules might not apply. Just like the stories that we read, and we get a good understanding of that when you read the New Testament versus the Old Testament. Two different things going on. Everybody's racist, but you have to be if you're in the race, and the race ain't nothing but a competition. So if you're competing with somebody, yeah. But I don't. It felt so good to hear Chad Ochocinco talk because he sound like me. I thought I was being self-absorbent. No, I think I'm just being normal now. Did you get it? Huh?
Yeah.
Is my coffee ready?
Huh?
My coffee ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me go get my cup of coffee. I thought, Sherry, I want to expand on that race. Because we don't have to really be in a race. A race ain't nothing but a competition. At the end of the day, that's the first meaning. And then they give you the meaning of the social construct race, in which they have to explain why we're a race. But we only have two races. They tried to interject the brown race, but people said, nah, that just means you talk Spanish. But you can be black and talk Spanish, and you can be white and talk Spanish. What's going on, yellow? Chilling on it. But it's not normal to be racist. It's normal to be from your tribe and be suspicious of another tribe that probably did something to you. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my coffee. Have an intellectual conversation. No folly conversation. Remember, that's the word for the day. Folly. Remember, somebody, we're gonna start using that word when we don't disagree with somebody. Well, I think that's folly. Already. What? Yeah, but that's on purpose. What's up, Daniel? There is no That's because but that's because those are mountains. That isn't a place. That isn't a nation. Those are mountains. The Caucasus Mountains, they are in a nation. I mean, everything is totally drawn out. When next time the president he speak and look at them flags behind him, because one of them is a banner and the other one is a flag. The one with the tassels around it, that's a banner. If you watch the football game, when they sung the Star Spangled Banner, the anthem, they sing it in the song because we are a corporation and we were introduced to that. This is a 500-year experiment, y'all. I don't think we understand that point. There ain't no other place in the world like this land, and it's on purpose. Other countries are in the purity. Do you know that ABCs are hated by CBCs? And nobody's gonna even know what I'm saying when I say that. But you got to know people. Do you know that Chinese-born Chinese don't really mess with ABCs, American-born Chinese? Because they're not pure Chinese. They're just tarnished because they're over here breathing the same air. Y'all know that? We never hear about their crime, though, right? Yeah, yellow, right? We come from trauma. Are you sure? Yeah. This is an experiment. None will be the wiser. Okay. None will be the wiser. So you do what you do, right? Heck yeah. But when you know better, you do better, and then you learn how to operate outside, because then you understand the upper echelon. They understand how to operate outside of it. That's the dope thing. You're like, whoa, I can do that. Like, I can be in a whole bunch of debt under my real name. I can do something completely somewhere else, and I'm not that person, but I can reap all the benefits from it. I can absolutely control something way over there and not have anything of my numbers tied to it. Not tied to my personal at all. And and then to be so arrogant, I don't even pay my personal back. If you want it, come and get it. It's a folly uh identity anyway. It don't even exist. I didn't even know I was signing that contract like that. I didn't know what the contract consists of, and they know that. My mom and daddy put me up to this. They the one put my feet on that dang on birth certificate. I didn't. They sold me. I didn't sell myself. So at this point, that contract is invalid. And that goes for every American if you was born in a hospital. Every person from the United is saying American. We not the only Americans. You got Canadian Americans, you got Mexican Americans, you got Cuban Americans. They are from America. And they didn't know it either already, Sherry. Because I don't think they'd have did that if they had been the wiser. And I have a feeling my grandma knew, and that's why she didn't like when my grandpa got drafted. And that's why she didn't like when and that's why she didn't have none of her babies at the hospital. Again, my story different than a whole lot of other people's story. I used to get kicked out of school for my story. And I don't think nobody else, and come to think of it now, I'm just blessed because I don't know nobody else that know their story. Family didn't hand down their story to them. On both sides. They tell me about these laws and stuff that they had going on, but to be a black man to move to Texas in 1841 from South Carolina in the middle of Jim Crow, who sold him the land? And he couldn't pass for white. Who sold him the land? Something like Django. My grandfather had a clock back then that knew how to time itself on leap year. You didn't once you set that clock, once you set it, you didn't have to set it no more. There you go, Sherry. Slowly but surely they integrated in what they were really trying to do. I keep hearing this dude, she said vaccinate. Don't quote me, but I keep hearing this guy make this claim that these vaccinations are giving these young people bad heart problems, and that's what happened to that boy on that football field. Now, he also claiming that the boy is dead. This is not my claim. Make this very clear. This is not my claim. I can't even remember the dude's name who said it. But they said the dude is dead and it's a cover-up. They said another NFL player just died from heart complications or something from another team the other day. Yeah, I knew that. I knew that, Sherry. I knew a bunch of them came from Texas. So I'm gonna ask again. We in the deep south where what they teach in them books is totally different than what it says on the log in the government on the box. The thing is, nobody ever thought to question it before now in the age of information. Oh yeah, golly. And that was called Reconstruction era. That's when they introduced race. Because before then, everybody had a nationality. And we still don't know what this place was called before Reconstruction era. That's how good they did it. Somebody told me they called this Northern Africa, which completely makes sense. Especially if you understand or still think that Pangea actually might have been a thing before the flood. I heard, Sherry. This might have been all one land. What makes sand collapse? And then when it gets to the bottom and it hardens, that would make a seafloor white, right? So if all this land was connected and certain faults that had what made the sand fail, when the water went down, it would all run into one spot, which then we would call what? Oceans. And we see how the water runs. I have people say the earth is flat. If the earth was flat, the water would run off. It wouldn't evaporate, it would run off. Icebergs, yeah, iceberg, they say, yep. But icebergs wouldn't melt, they would float away. Right? If the earth was flat, before they melt, they would float away. They would get lighter than that water because ice is dense. Ice can float on water, right? Can we agree to that? They making money. Pretty soon, everybody gonna have one. They gonna have to. Yeah, but flat. The thing about being flat, Sherry, is that if it's flat, that's not a shape. Because I can take a ball, and if I step on it and flatten it, it becomes a circle. We got flat triangles. You can make any kind of shape, and it just be flat. There's shapes that we ain't named probably that you can make that's flat. No, they don't. No, they don't. When you have infinite amount of corners on a sphere, when God said, I'll be back when all four corners have gotten the message, that means when everybody, the infinite, when all has known, when everything knows, everybody knows, because there are infinite corners on the circle, on a sphere. That's what that means. Yeah, no, I don't know if it's a dome or not. I do know we probably have something protecting us. They name it a lot of different spheres. Spheres, atmosphere. We can't say we have an atmosphere in a dome because fear is in the name. Yeah, but they won't tell me what shape the earth is. What shape is it though? What's up? Te quiero mucho, la wonderful. The water would run off. It would run off. Pay style. You waste some water on the table and see what it do on a flat surface. The firmament ain't nothing but the sky, as in above, so is below. Firmament. Up. Not around you. It didn't say as around. It says above, so is below. We would be losing water at a rapid rate if the earth was flat. There would be no way, if the earth was flat, there's no way that the Atlantic Ocean would connect to the Indian Ocean and the Indian Ocean connect to the Pacific Ocean. And then the only thing that keeps the Pacific Ocean from connecting to the Atlantic Ocean is the Americas. Right? Can we agree to that? And the Arctic Ocean. Because the Indian Ocean is down south, the Arctic Ocean is up north. Then we have Antarctica at the bottom, right? See, in order for you to have, I know what you're saying. I know, Sherry. That's why I'm explaining it. I'm not calling you out. I know. Yeah, but in order for you to have an anti-anything, you have to have that. So we have the Arctic at the north. Then we have the Antarctic. Antagonist, protagonist. Right? Because yeah, that or up and down pole. It I don't think we really think about how it goes. You dig where I'm coming from with that? Certain things just have to make sense. So then again, we have to understand gravitational pull if we understand our ocean, just our ocean systems and the way waves. You can do these small little things. You can do these experiments on small scales with math. They got the math problems for them because they've been knowing this stuff forever. They've been knowing this stuff for. These are things that they knew from the beginning. They were great mathematicians. We weren't the first people to introduce or know about math. But we know math is the one constant and the one definite. We can actually do the same projects on a small scale. We do it all the time. Kids do it in science projects. That's why it's bewildering to me that you got grown people saying, you know where flat earth came from? The Queen and the King of England. Because they enslaved their people. It was way worse than America, and they was the same kind of people. I get what you're saying. But that's where that came from. That was a European tradition because they didn't want the people to leave. just like in America now, because we're still under the crown. Don't you see who we deal with, where all of our cash and funneling and everything comes from? We under the crown. That's who the corporation that runs this North America, that runs the Americas. Everything now is in Brazil. That's who it is. Brazil is down with Russia, India, and China. And we need to be paying attention to India. And South America. That's BRICS. They have the firmament on them, but you can't have the firmament. We can't even see the firmament. You can't see the firmament. So if they got a firmament on, that was like ice they was making, or they was trying to again dumb down the people in the 1800s. That was right around the time they trying to get funding to come over here. They still hadn't been anywhere. All they were trying to do was get their goods off and live. Yep. Meanwhile, 3/4 of their population is poor. And that comes from somebody from India in the stream. My nigga Servat. He said that he Indian. He'll tell you people over here ain't Indian. He said he don't worry about it, but he know people over here ain't Indian. Yeah, Servat. He was accurate with that though, Lucid. He was the truth with that. I picked his brain. He was being intellectual with that statement, with them statements. Because remember, I was calling him, he got mad. Remember, Lucia, he got mad because I called him the ching ching, because the girl with the symbols on the fingers, ching 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 ching. He got upset. Remember, he thought that was racist. Mr. Yeah called me stay black, and he darker than me. Nigga, you stay black. Shit, I'm gonna get light skinned. It's hot. I ain't even in the sun right now. I believe it, Sherry. Man, that was funny. He was hot. Y'all ever heard somebody darker than you just because I don't know what they thinking. Just because of what the media tell them they darker than you, tell you to stay black. This nigga black as hell telling me to stay black. Nigga, I'm light skinned to you. He thought he wasn't no nigga because he's from India, but he lived in Australia. You got melanin in you already. No pun intended. I'm just saying. You got melanin in you. Everything has melanin in them. You have to. What makes me darker is I have a higher carbon intake. That's what helped me deal with the sun. You don't need to correct them. That's you. You need to learn how to break dance, move side to side with them. You need to incorporate them. That's you. Appreciate them. That's you. Ain't nobody else gonna have them like that but you. Even if you had a twin and they was in the same spot, they still wouldn't be hers. They'd be yours. I just learned how to paint real good. Watch some of Lucia streams, old streams from pandemic era, when we all had to sit in the house. Well, they did. I got to work even more. I was busting overtime and everything back then. I was getting on streams tired as hell. Just wanted to see my friends on the stream. Oh, shit. Redheads, huh? Not me. Keep Ginger over there. I'm fine. I don't even drink ginger ale. I'm telling you, Lucy, wasn't it? I can paint, but I'm not a painter. I can paint if it's all gonna be one color. But as far as drawing a person or something or putting a picture up there, that's probably not, you probably not gonna want me for that. It's kind of, my painting is kind of like my singing. But not if you want me to paint your wall and do your wall, fill in all the holes. No, I'm hella good at that. Yeah. Yeah, Sherry, go and watch Lucia's about 2 years ago. Shoot. Lucia put on a show. We still missing that shit. We still missing them long streams. And she used to just doll up every day, like doll up. Like she was going to the club every day, but she wasn't going nowhere but to the living room. We had jokes. Like, I told Lucia, I say, I'm glad you ain't got no boyfriend. Because if he had to take him his lunch at work, he couldn't even describe you to the security guard at the desk. He pull up to the job and be like, she pull up to the job, but I'm here to give my husband his meal. And they be asking, hey man, my wife coming to bring my meal. What she look like? I don't know. Shit. One day she have red hair, one day she have green, one day she have blue, then she wear black, blonde. I don't know what she gonna look like. She paint her face. One day she might have a flag on her face. The next day, I don't know. And you be like, when she first started off, I'll be like, oh, Lucia, what in the world are you doing to yourself? But it'd be a whole bunch of girls and they used to be talking. You know how girls talk. So I'll just leave and come back, leave and come back, leave and come back. And then it would be somebody like Beast or Portal. And Portal would start up and then I'd stay. So by that time, shoot, Hectic done came in, Snoop done came in, Gordita done came in. That now it's Crunk. Now it's Crunk. Who else? Nelson. Nelson done came in. Ludo done came in. Glow. Julie. Her sister. That boy and his girlfriend. That they was, Lucia and them was supposed to get married. They were supposed to marry them people. And they made them people break up. Portal made them people break up. Vanessa Lennox. Vanessa Lennox used to have some good ass shows. I kind of miss Vanessa Lennox shows. No, I ain't got no crowd. I just got 6 people. I'm used to this. But yeah, when I start talking like that, sometimes they do get kind of crowded. Like I say, flat earth, round earth, when you was making them points, I just give you the reason why I believe it's round, and that's because you can actually do math problems. Like you can actually take a 6-foot stick and you can stick it in your yard and you can go out every day and measure where the stick is according to the sun. You can do that every single day, no matter what it look like outdoors, raining, You still get a shadow. Yeah, that number, my number be tripping for some reason. Oh, damn, beast. Beast walking around looking like he got one of them diseases that make your hair patch up. But yeah, man, we used to have a lot. It was so fun. But yeah, what's up? I ain't even out of my partner, Pay Styles. What's up, Style? That's where alopecia. There it is. And he trying to cover it up with a curl. But yeah, man, that's the way, you know. But a lot of that even comes from the Bible. I mean, there's a reason why you got weeks. And then there's a reason why you have months. They're all measurements. And there's a reason why you have days. Because when we turn one circle as we're going around the sun, that's one day. We turn 365 and a quarter circles. That's how many times we turn the sun and away from the sun. And that makes a year. Dubs, what's up with it? There go the lovers. Y'all know I had to sing the song. Now, if you break down 365 and a quarter, and that quarter is crucial because that rounds every. If you divide that by 4, that's how you get your seasons. According to this, what we call Gregorian calendar, because we got to remember, this is a new calendar too. This ain't the original calendar. So we've been everything is messed up. We don't know shit. I've come to that conclusion. Y'all do understand that, right? We don't know a damn thing. Look, if you don't believe me, Sav was laughing at me the other night about that. Chris don't do it. Rice don't know what he's talking about. We don't know. The Gregorian calendar. He went and asked his he went and asked his professor. The professor told him, "Yeah, Sam, we under the Gregorian calendar." Sam like, "Yeah, fuck you, Chris. Don't fuck you, Rice." That's my partner. We under the Gregorian calendar, so we don't know shit. We don't know how many years, how long. We don't know nothing. All we going off of is a translated word. And if God is just, if you do the best you can with it, I think he's just. But pour some water on a flat surface. Unless you got barriers, that water gonna fall off. And the general public would know if we had barriers. Now that's something they couldn't hide from, because we got a lot of rich people that don't believe that the earth is round. It's flat. They got money that's pushing this agenda that can fly right on past or right to it and just video it and show it. It ain't one. They all trying to go up to prove that the earth is flat. They all trying to go up to prove that the earth is flat when they can go sideways. Make that make sense. But see, they know one thing. If they keep going left, they'll end up right. If they keep going right, they'll end up left. And vice versa. So that means that's a circle. Am I right or wrong? Like I ask people that say the earth, they don't take into account that even though that earth on a piece of paper that you see, that page, it's fact that Alaska and Russia connect. Now the Russia is fighting the Ukraine, right? The Ukraine is threatening, why? America up there in Poland, because they don't want nothing to get to Europe. But Europe is on the other side of the Atlantic from New York. You get a person that say the earth is flat, you got to ask them specific questions. So, and then let's even get even more in depth. Let's go down to the southern part of the Americas. That's the closest trip from Africa on a boat. It's not from the United States to Africa. It's from Southern America on the other hemisphere, on the bottom part that is closer. So at that point, they can't explain that, because that would mean it ain't flat, it's crumbled up. Like I say, when I spit facts, don't have to listen to me look these things up. I'll tell you for your own sake. Do your own math problems. You can actually do that. These are all math sequences. Like I say, once you find out what 2 + 2 is, you shouldn't need to look for another answer. That's stupid. That would be redundant to what you're trying to do. To grow. That would stunt your growth. You got to do math, Sherry. You got to walk. Your body do math, and you don't even your body math a lotto. Your body would be doing math, and you don't even understand it, because you got to walk. Everything you do is in rhythm. Think about your heart. It got to be so many times a minute, or it don't work. Right? That's math. Your heart counting. Boom, 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 boom. Because if it said, okay, I'm just gonna be 2 times a minute, that 58 seconds, 59 seconds, boom, boom. Hey man, you out of there. It's gonna give you another one in a minute. Boom, boom. Shit, you out of there again, because you can't survive like that. That math would not be correct. Everything is a product of math, whether we hate it or not. And for every opposite reaction, there's an opposite and equal reaction. That's called balance, right? You need the negative and the positive in order for a battery to work. It's just what it is. Doesn't always mean the negative is bad. Is the negative bad if I need in order for the battery to work? Because I can't use 2 positive sides. It's just like my body. I got to have a mouth to eat something and an ass to throw it out of, right? If not, I would have to distribute it. And what I'm gonna do with the waste? Throw it up. What am I gonna do with what I don't need? Am I gonna throw that up? Or am I just gonna hold on to it? Just being honest. These are simple things, man. It's so simple. I'm telling y'all, God ain't hard at all. You get a lot of evidence, just simple evidence. And in order for there to be a creation, you have to have a creator. That's just bottom line. You can't have a creation without a creator because you can't get nothing. You can't get nothing from nothing from nothing. A lot of the parables that the son talked in, a lot of it was about math and money. It was like he was talking about today, what to do with your money. Okay, it's cool. Yeah, go work hard. Get some more, get all the money you can working hard. But you're only making what they're telling you to make. That ain't how money works. Figuring out how to make your money, make money, is that's what the others all know. We think we making money because we build something. You did good at building that. And if you're putting a whole bunch of things in mass production for another somebody, he ain't built nothing, but he got all the money because he understands how money works. You understand how to build something. Two different things. That's why you got the working class and the other class. You got the working class. That's why they call them the working class. Because that's all they know how to do is work. They don't understand money. They don't even want to. And you better hope they never want to. So we gotta keep them distracted. Tell them they black and white. All right, yeah. And then make the Mexicans mad too. Okay. Because the only ones with a nationality really are the Mexicans, because there's a place called Mexico, but there ain't no place called black and white. And none will be the wiser. We just make them believe they're from somewhere they don't exist. We're going to put them in the matrix. And then we're going to have a whole civil war about the matrix. Should we stay in the matrix? Should we not stay in the matrix? What are we going forward with this matrix shit? Let's go to California and get some money. They got gold over there. Who going to make it first? Well, we going to make it first. We got free labor. We got slaves. Oh, no. We got technology. We can go fast. Slaves, cheap labor, technology, cheap and fast. Y'all know who won that war. That's why we don't have the Confederacy no more. It was never about doing the right thing for the slaves. It always was about money. And technology beat out slave labor. Easily, though. I mean, you had to think, if you're treating your people like slaves, they're probably not going to work as hard as they were if they were happy. I mean, you got to make some kind of sense. Like, you can't be whooping people and killing people because they run off and all kind of stuff, and then harboring people like that and still not thinking they people, but understanding that animals have feelings, but you don't understand that this thing has a feeling too. And you can actually talk to it and teach it your language. And you still don't think it's a person? Not only that, you mate with it on the regular. So I know you know it's a person, but you still want to treat it like it's not a person and think you're going to move something when they ain't happy. God, man, you knew you were going to lose that war. I mean, I don't even know why you got into it. You should just submit it. You ain't going to get your best work like that. Just being honest. So yeah, technology gonna win every time, just like it is now. I mean, wait a minute. Don't we see some parallels into now when they talk about robots taking over everything? Why? Because the general public don't take pride in what they do. But can you actually blame them when the normal worker don't want to go to work because he ain't got nothing, whether he work or not. If he work, he ain't got nothing, but he just spending a lot of his time. So, and if he don't work, he ain't got nothing because he ain't going nowhere. We don't think about small things like that in society. That would make us all open more and more moms and pops and hire our friends and make sure that they work and go, okay, I'm gonna get a little more than you, but it ain't gonna be that much to where you can't live. Simple things we can do in America to actually rival big business. Because if we got a rival corporation and the time is now, it don't have to be for y'all. It don't even have to be for me. I try to invest a quarter of my everything I make every time I make something. I ain't lying. That's what I was just saying in the nigga tweet. He said he had Dogecoin. As soon as he said that, he started talking about all that. I forgot to check my stock market, my stock portfolio today. It's long term too. Doge is up 8.27%. Shiba's up 2.8%, 2.08%. Lucid is down half a point. Bioline RX is down 0.03. I mean, that's just some. Them the major 40. Them the only 40 that I got though. I'm good. I found my niche. That's long term though. That ain't got nothing to do. That's 10, 20 years down the road. I'm not tripping. My kids gonna get that. But like I say, we all ain't able. Everybody trying to be flashy and show out. Man, I'm trying to leave my children or something. That's the only thing, one thing that a wise father does, he leave his kids stuff. That ain't the only stock portfolio I got. I got another one right here, Morgan Stanley. I'm not playing with it. Put to you like this. The opening balance of this stock plan, the share value was $119.12. The closing balance, $142. Who run it? Hey, I'm gonna let you have all them big houses, not bills, and all that stuff, man. Hey, I don't want much. I got my game. I got my wife. I got my children that choose to mess with me. If you don't, all right, already, I'm down with it. If you like it, I love it. If you do, hey, I'm here with open arms. We can mess around. I won't be expecting you to give me nothing, but some information that can help me. Because that's what I'm gonna give you. If we can help each other know how to fish, then me and you, hey, we gonna eat forever. We just gotta know which lake we going to when we go and what to take. But if you give me your fish every lake we go to, sooner or later you gonna feel used and I'm gonna feel worthless. Just saying. And every move is calculated. There go math, Sherry. I'm sorry. Every move is a calculated step to keep me closer. To embrace another depth till there's no one left. Y'all didn't think I was gonna say the last part, huh? This ain't the life for me. I gotta change. This ain't the life for me. Stuck in the game. See, this Taker Ray got me influenced. And then lately, I've been wanting to have babies. I don't think y'all be feeling that. Y'all want to hear it? Let's listen to some rap music. I think that was on that Thug Life album. Man, did you hear the truth? Yep. I don't want much. I'm good. Like I told the dude, my closet, literally, that room that he used to stream in at his house, my closet has a 72-inch TV in it. The screen is cracked. Something happened to the screen. When I don't know, I went to go get something from the store. I came back and my feelings was completely hurt. There was a bunch of kids around. I already shared. So, and he couldn't even fit that in that room. So when I say my closet is bigger than I'm serious. No funk. No beef. Straight chilling. So we chilling. Know what I mean? But I don't have too much to hide. I can tell you about it. I'm not finna be walking around here showing nothing to nobody. Well, you said I didn't have no wife. You say I was in my grandma's house. You say I stay in this room. Hey, man. That's because every time y'all, that's where you supposed to see me. This the station. Well, I'm supposed to tote this shit around and show y'all everything and be braggadocious? For what? What do you know on what I have is going to improve on the stream? What does that going to prove? What is that going to do? What you think you need to know what I got so you can ask me to cash app you? No, I'm broke, homie. I ain't got not a damn thing. I can't do it. I'm out. You got to count me out this time. But if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. And another thing, don't be exposing yourself coming after me and I ain't talking to you. Who's that golden child? I'm talking to wasted. Like I said, the first thing that happened was I thought we was cool because I had been in these streams, kick it with him. Seemed like we ended on a solid note. But didn't know we wasn't cool. So when he came in my stream, I modded him, congratulated him, told him we was cool. And then he told me I was fake because I'm trying to be cool with him for clout. And I said, well, that's cool too, homie. Then everybody spoke to him because I said, that's my friend. And then I say, yeah, he also has a website. He got some stuff going on. Y'all should make some purchases. And he lost his damn mind because everybody out about his website. But then told everybody to come to his stream because he was going to roast me. My friends come in your stream so you can roast me. Have you lost your fucking mind? It ain't the people that listen to me ain't like your people that you be on Playroom with, bro. Not even close. We don't have them conversations like y'all do. We respect the boundaries of each other. I have some close people on here. Dubs, one of the closest cuz on here I got for real. If it's anything I'm ever in need of, it's an emergency. I need the Dubs. It's Snoop. The two people I go to first. And that's valid. Oh, straight up. If I want to know something, anything, if I'm feeling some type of way, anything, Dubs and Snoop will tell you, I go straight to Dubs and Snoop. Dubs real one. Dubs the homie. Snoop a real one. Snoop the homie. If I'm feeling wrong about something, they'll correct me. They got, and it ain't about having the balls to say nothing. It's just a conversation. We talking because I might be wrong. They might be wrong. We might have got lines crossed up. It don't happen. It ain't happen. Before Dubs, it was Snoop. It happened a little bit. But with Dubs, no, it ain't happened with Dubs, but that'll be the one. That's no lie. But we had a tragedy one time. Dubs was the first. Bam. I called Dubs first. Dubs, what's up with this? Then I called Snoop. Yeah, they showed this. Then I called Snoop. Me and Dubs, I ain't had no issues like that where I had to call him on no, I'm feeling some type of way stuff. I had to take that back. But I know Snoop because Snoop know people. And it was certain stuff going on. It's been 3-4 years ago. We ain't been fucking with them niggas. So that don't even matter. But that's the one that at that time I could depend on. Now, Dubs, right now, yeah. We kick it. For real, Lucille. But when, like I say, when Lucille, that's the first person I called. Dubs, what's up with this? Oh, yeah, it's true, man. She really gone. I was like, damn. You know, he kind of talked real kind of slow. Yeah, he wasn't having a good day neither, the way he sounded. We called Snoop on the way. Snoop. Wait a minute, hold on, y'all. Y'all mean to tell me? Yeah, man, for real. But that was just another staple, another vessel that brought us closer together. Like shoot, Damien, Ivo, Siago. Yeah, we all brought us closer together. That was dope. That's why I say when I get on here, I actually here to have fun, kick it. I know people. If they happen to get in, if I miss them, we miss each other. But if they are they doing this live too? They doing live too. But if I want to kick it, I kick it with actual. I don't have a lot of them problems. I just pick on certain people when I get ready. So like this stream, I'm picking on the dude. I'm really just bullying the dude because he not holding nothing. Brooke, long time ago, Beast, she was here. She was a vessel that brought us kind of together. I'm talking about that's the only emergency I ever had. So that I don't really call nobody. I'm a terrible friend, so I don't call people. You got to call me. Like Dubs always, when he was traveling, I knew my partner was gonna call me. So we be just chopping it up while he traveling. And then half the time he was telling me to stream. If you ain't busy, stream because I'm driving, man. Play some music because I be playing music. You know that. But she brought us She brought us a little bit closer together. Glow. Lucia's aunt and her best friend, Thea, and what's her name? What's your friend name that you work with, Lucy? She cool as hell. The one that unmodded everybody. My feelings was hurt. My feelings ain't never been hurt from being unmodded. I went in Lucia's live and wasn't modded. Man, my feelings was shot. I ain't say nothing, but my feelings was shot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Lucy, I ain't gonna lie. My feelings was shot. She said, "Oh, why did she do Roxy?" Yeah. Oh my God, why did she do that? I'm sorry, y'all. Roxy, I'm out of here. Roxy went in your mind listening and had that Eminem song. I'm cleaning out my closet. She saw your mind boxing. That song just went on. That was in our head. Right there. Oh shit. Oh man, that was so funny. At the end, I didn't feel bad no more. I'm glad I didn't say nothing. You know, let's say I never said nothing about it. I never did. I just remember when it happened, and it's funny as hell now because my feelings was shot. I said, "Oh man, Lucille took me off the mod. What I wonder what the fuck I did. Maybe I blocked somebody. I get drunk. I don't know. Yeah, did you see that? You see? Oh, that's who did that. Oh man, that was confused as hell. I was looking at Dubs in that video. I was wondering what was going on. I was like, dang, her editing software sucks. Shit. She must don't know that she didn't. She must have just put this out in her editing software. This is what it looked like when she saved it, but she thought she saved the whole thing. But God damn it, this editing software sucks. I didn't say that on your page. That's what I thought. I was gonna wait till one day you was streaming, and I was gonna just kind of probably bring that up. Say, what the hell was going on with that video? Shit. She don't know what the hell she doing with it, but that shit was funny. That one just came out. I just seen it. But she's funny. You kept making that little noise. Oh shit. That's messed up. I ain't know who made that. Cause he kept doing it for like, I don't know, I think it was like 50 seconds or something. The video was long. I kept fast forwarding to see if it was something else. But through the whole video, it just kept doing that. Oh shoot. Yeah. Oh shit. Well, boy, I know that was funny. But that was funny, man. No. Yeah, that was, man. I just kept going through and seeing if it was, and I bet it got a lot of clicks because everybody wanted to see. I wonder if everybody laughing now that I know. I ain't gonna comment now, but ooh, that was a hard one. That one was funny. That it was, it's funnier now, but it was I was wondering what the hell was going on. You gotta encrypt her in the title some kind of way. Or you gotta change the title or something. But this is what I go through when you have people that play on your phone when you ain't looking. This is a best friend right here. Cause I know how Roxy is. Cause I used to do my homeboy like that. But that's just because only he used to piss me off because before I have to log into my Facebook, he would use my phone to log into Facebook. He goes, let me use your phone real fast. And I'll be, why you can't use your phone? Come on, man, yours better than mine. Let me see it real fast. I'm going to tell somebody something. And so he would use my phone. And then he wouldn't log out. So I used to just put any old thing. It was like one time I put it in there. He didn't log out. I went right to the what's on your mind part. And I pop. Sometimes after a girl has sex with me, I like for her to boo-boo on my stomach. And he was somewhere else chilling. I think he was at my auntie house chilling. And my little cousin went in there to the room and he was in there. He said, hey, how you doing? And she said, don't touch me, you nasty. Because she saw the post. And he wondered why everybody just bust out laughing when he walked in the house. He didn't know he had posted that. She said that's why they laugh at you, because you nasty. You put all your business on Facebook. Boy, he called me. He was hot. He could have whooped me if we'd have been together. Woo! I'd have been in trouble. He said, don't touch me, you nasty. What you talking about? He told me, he said, man, I wonder why these folks laughing at me. He said, I walked in the house, everybody just looked at me and put their nose up. I was like, I guess. He trying to hug everybody. They got their face back and shit. Shit. Golly. Yeah, I used to play like Roxy. I played like that. And one person used to, every time they go to sleep around me, they used to slam their head on the pillow, right? Just slam their head down. They'll pat the pillow, firm it up, and just wham, slam their head down. I put books in the motherfucking suit in the bottom pillowcase one time. Boy, you should have heard the scream come off that motherfucker. I jumped up and locked myself in the bathroom. Boy, she was gonna for real. She was hot. Boy, she was 8 hot. I do shit like that. That's me. That's why now I know Roxy made that video, boy. Roxy funny as hell. We couldn't be around each other. We constantly be pranking each other. We have a YouTube channel for real. Okay, I give you mine, you give me yours. I think that's how YouTube should be. You and Dub should do that. You record him on his YouTube channel and make a video of him. Him record you, make a video of you. When y'all don't know y'all get recorded though. Y'all gonna have to be slick. And it's gonna have to come, y'all gonna have to be extra slick because both of y'all already YouTubers. So it's gonna have to be extra slick for y'all. Cause if we do something weird, like I got you something, come look in the front seat. You gonna be already looking for the camera going, I don't know about this. Are you live? Are you live right now? No, because I see your phone right there. Are you live? Are you recording this? Because you're gonna be weird. But I believe that'll be some hilarious footage. Maybe my girl ought to do that. I might can talk her into doing that. Because she always doing some funny shit to me. And crazy shit. Some shit that make you say this is white people shit. But it's funny. It ain't harmful. It make a little sense, but you know. The stock market closed down. I announced it at just the right time. But we made some money today. We inched on up there. What you think? But yeah, man. I'm just chilling. I think I'm finna get on the game. Like the olden days. And yeah, man, y'all was good to me. This was a good day. Lucia, you must be at work. Because it's only 3:30 your time. I just got the text finding out we ain't working tomorrow neither. I'm at to work this weekend. Just thinking about it. You know what I mean? Yep. No, that don't know why you crying. There's some people want a job right now, can't even get a job. As soon as I get my certificate, I'll be handing you a resume. I pretty much got the resume made up. Yeah, I pretty much got the resume part made up. Man. Boy, what love will do, I'm telling you. I'm gonna take in some stuff and take in some more stuff. You know what I mean? And we'll ride out like that. It's some people, yeah, it's some, especially, man, it's cold down here. Everything is frozen. Everything is as thick ice, literally, like, because they don't have the infrastructure out here. But ice is hard to deal with anyway. It's different than dealing with snow. It might snow a little bit, but everything right now is frozen out this way. It's only 29 degrees. It's been like that all day. Like I say, they just hit me up from the hospital and told me we ain't working tomorrow neither. So, yeah, I guess I'm gonna break dance for a couple days. Matter of fact, I need to get me a work in because I ain't did nothing today, and I'm used to doing something. I just feel, um, like I wanna push a workout or something. I might have to do some push-ups or something because I ain't lifted nothing. I just feel kind of awkward, like I'm lazy. I might go, wrestle my girl. She's strong, but she's cheap. She always try to get me in the leg lock because she's strong. Her leg's strong. But yeah. Love y'all.